Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a first impression of a new tarot deck that I'm adding to my collection today. This is the Final Rose Tarot. And I don't know. I just recently got this. I did buy it. I will put, you can go to their website, thefinalrosetarot.com, but I did buy it from Etsy. So we're going to take a quick look at it. I add a lot of decks to my collection. For those of you that watch my channel, I have over 400 decks in my collection. I haven't done a walkthrough in a while. And I said, you know what? I think this deck is beautiful. I want to look at it. And I thought that I would share it with you. So the first thing is, the box is a nice hardcover box. It has this gold embossing and it has the thumbs cutouts here. It has some roses on the sides. And then there's the back of the deck box and it does have their website there. So you can take a look at that. So it is, of course, it was wrapped. It was beautifully wrapped with tissue and it was wrapped, but to save time. So the box is lined. It's very easy to get in and out of. It has a nice soft material, cardboard. It's nice. It does come with a little guidebook. Okay, it's a little baby guidebook. This is kind of gradation color. It's pretty. It's like a pink going into like oranges, and it's pretty. It does have a black and white description of each of the majors and then each of the minors. Okay, and the cards do have a different minor name, like, Knight of Flute. So we're going to go through those as well. Okay. So I do like, my first impression of it was nice. It has a great little cardstock. Okay. It's pretty sturdy. Has this gorgeous embossing. Okay. Beautiful rose with a very pretty metallic. It is one direction. Cannot be reversed. Okay. So keep that in mind. And it is, the other thing I liked about it was it is a gold. A lot of the decks now are doing the metallic on the side or some kind of edging. And I really do feel like it adds to the decks. I mean, it's very, very pretty. This is a very elegant deck. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to show it off. So I hope you appreciate it. So let's just flip through these. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of them. Maybe I'll just do a handful in each suit. But I do want to explain the minors to you as well. So these aren't in order. So I have a king. Okay, king of rings. Let's see. Oh, nope, let me go this way. They have them upside down. All right, we're going to go this way. I have a fool, okay, and they're calling it the contestant. So they've renamed the deck. You have to really know your cards to understand your numbers and meanings of the deck, okay? So the contestant, I'm just going to spread some of these out because they're so pretty and I think they're going to be so beautiful on my table. Half the time, that's why I buy a deck, is because I just think that they're beautiful. I have the magician here with the producer, they're calling it. So they've renamed the names. I have my high priestess with the advisor. So you can see how pretty they are, right? They're gorgeous. Here's the bachelorette with my empress. Okay, so I'm just going to put these down because I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to give you a sampling here because there's obviously it'll take. So look at my lover's card where they're holding, the hands. So that's beautiful. A limo. I have opening up. I have ITM. I have destiny. I like the dice, that's my wheel of fortune, right? So that's my, literally rolling the dice, but you can see how beautiful these cards are. All right. So those are these are all the minors. I'm just going to put these on the table just so you can see them. All right. And keep it chill. They're very cool. I mean, they're very beautiful coloring, beautiful graphics. All right. And I'm really looking forward to using these. Look at the moon. Okay. That's nice. Paradise. That's nice too. Okay. The rose ceremony. They're all, it's going to be a really great deck to use. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. So now we're into So those are the majors. Those are the majors. So let me just clear these out of the way just for now because it's going to be overwhelming in a second. Let me see. All right, so I want to go into the rose. So the roses are my wands. So a lot of the deck creators, this is like a thing that they do, you know, they kind of be creative and change the, you know, the suits. Um, Sometimes I'm okay with it. Sometimes it's confusing. You just have to know what they are. But so here's my Ace of Rose, which is my Ace of Wands. So first impression. So let me just give you a handful of my wand cards just to show you this suit. Okay, so my 3, my 4. Let's go into some of the. I have my queen, my beauty queen, my king of roses. So they're very, very pretty. All right. It's a very graphic deck. I love the coloration. I think it's very pretty. In these cards even have the metallic edging. You can see the metallic there on the edge. All right. So I think it's a very well designed deck. And I'm probably, knowing me, only because of the colors and the love readings that I do, I'm probably going to be using them to death. You might get sick of this deck. All right, I have an ace of flutes. Now this is my cups. Okay, look at the first kiss. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. So that's my ace. So this is my suit of cups. So here's my 2 of cups. This one's a little bit easier. You would recognize these a little bit easier, right? So here's my 6 of flutes, 6 of cups with the butterflies. Let's get a couple more of these. I have fantasy, 9 of flutes. That's nice. Here's my page, the daydreamer. That's great. You know, I mean, they make sense. The keywords are awesome. The images line up, right? I mean, they're very easy to read. I mean, you if you're not an expert tarot reader, could even be a beginner deck. I mean, they're very, very easy to read. And they're very pretty. Okay, so that is my cups. Those are my cups. Let's do my swords. So this is the mirror. Okay, I don't know about this one. Fresh meat. My ace of swords. I don't know about that one. It's like a steak. I don't know about that. These are my 2 of swords. I've got 2 kangaroos fighting. Okay, I don't know about this one. 3 of swords. I've got my red flags going up. That one I like. Okay, that I like. Let's see. 4, 5. Let's see what the nine of swords, being blindsided, right? That one I like, with the mirror, the reflection. Okay. Let's see. It's the first time I'm seeing them too. So I have a knight of mirrors, and they're calling it the meathead. I don't know if I'm with the whole meat thing. I got to tell you. I have a queen of mirrors. I have the bitch. Oh boy. Okay. I have a king of mirrors, the intellectual. So that is an interesting suit, how they did that one. But some of them I really like, and the other ones I'm not too sure. Maybe they'll grow on me. And then the last suit, of course, is my pentacles. So I have an ace of pentacles, a first date with an ice cream cone. Okay. 2 of pentacles, final 2. 3 of pentacles, a group date. I mean, they've got a little sense of humor to them. Okay. I have a 6 of pentacles, quality time together. That I like. Let's see. 8 of pentacles, cameraman watching you. 9 of pentacles, an influencer. It's a very contemporary deck. You can't say that. And I have a knight of pentacles, the late bloomer. Queen of pentacles, I have the single mom. And then king of pentacles, this is nice. Look at this, the jeweler. Okay, so a king of pentacles. I mean, the graphics are great. The colors are great. The aesthetic of the The gold embossing is very pretty. The cardstock is gorgeous. Let me just see what the shuffle is like. I like anything. I'm a little bit of a snob. A lot of times I will upgrade decks and add money to upgrade them to a metallic finish or an edging because it gives the cards more weight. I'm an overhand shuffler and I love that swoosh. That to me is sometimes I just sit here and meditate and just shuffle my cards and listen to that sound. So when it has that kind of a weight to it, it's very easy. You can see that it has a nice weight to it. It shuffles beautifully. So I think it's beautiful. This is the rose, the final rose. I'm sorry, again, the final rose tarot. Okay. And I think it's beautiful. I think that, I don't know about you guys, but I would buy it again. I bought it once, but I would even buy it again. So I'm very happy with my purchase, to tell you the truth, you know. So I think that you'll be seeing this deck on my table a lot. How gorgeous. I want to thank Spirit. Thank you all for joining me.